Welcome to Ingram Micro's award-winning podcast, B2B Tech Talk, where we deliver insights into the trends, innovations, and technologies driving the B2B tech world forward. With each episode, our goal is to inspire you to expand horizons, forge new paths to growth, discover the benefits of new technologies, and provide insight into how you can achieve the highest customer satisfaction along the way. Welcome back to B2B Tech Talk. I'm Nina Buik, and today we're thrilled to have a very special guest joining us. Please welcome Dirk Müller-Niessner, the CTO of Bechtle AG in Germany. Dirk has been a true leader in driving innovation across Europe, and his commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging recently earned him a prestigious nomination for the Ingram Micro EMEA DEIB Leader of the Year. We are here with Dirk Müller-Niessner, and he is with Bechtle Corporation, and you're here all the way from Germany. Welcome.
Thank you.
So again, we're here at Ingram Micro One. What's it been like for you?
Oh, it's great to be here again. I visited before, and it's good to see all the progress. Mostly interested in the Xvantage platform and all those automations around that. So it's great to see the progress and looks very, very well.
That's fantastic. So tell me about how Bechtle is using Xvantage and how is it helping you?
So we use it in parts for our delivery and to give our customers a better operations. So we can maybe predict meantime to deliver better or have faster quotings and offerings and stuff like that. So when we try to integrate that in our own landscape and ask that via API or a direct integration. And that makes a lot of progress and a lot of good options and opportunities for our customers.
So it's giving
perfect.
Everybody a little more time back.
It's giving a little more time back, yes. And on the other hand, we can do more.
Yes.
Do more with less sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's it's a good way to use the new technologies that are available and make the best out of that.
So Paul Bay talked about going from transaction to interaction, having the time to be able to spend more quality time with your customers because you're not so busy tracking down pricing and quotes and things like that. How is that? Did that resonate with you?
Totally. And we need not only the time to get more in touch with our customers, but on the other hand, we need to have ourselves trained on the new technologies. So, and then we will have really more time for our customers, and the customers will benefit from our knowledge. So, totally agree that this is from transactional to action. That's the way, and that's expected, to be honest. On the other hand.
Now, you were just awarded from Ingram Micro an award for diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Talk to us about that and what you're doing in that space. And that's a pretty big honor because, and I'll tell you why it's a big honor. We're living in a world now where, 4 years ago, there was a big major push around the world for diversity, equity, and inclusion. And then all of a sudden, the brakes went on and a lot of companies stopped funding it and stopped seeing the value in it. I think they still realize the value, but they did stop funding it. So here you are getting an award because you're still maintaining a priority. Talk to us about that.
First, I would start on that point that we are operating in 14 countries. We have colleagues from over 100 nations. And that's on the one hand shown a lot of diversity. And we started diversity, I think, in 2011, something like that, and integrated it in our ISG reporting. So we are German stock listed. We have an ISG reporting, and diversity is a big part of that. And we have several programs running. So on the one hand, we train all our colleagues in unconscious bias, diversity, and inclusion. So every colleague has to train. We have a kind of training platform for that. And then we have other programs like Women at Bechtle, where we really try to enable and bring that thing to the table and say, okay, we have to extend that because we need that knowledge and we need the workforce too. But we have to ensure that everybody we have an equality in that. It's a very important thing for us. and it's all across the board. So every of my colleagues have that in focus.
That I love that. Obviously, I think it's so critical to maintain the programs around DEI and B. But I also think that it fosters innovation,
Yeah.
allowing people, when people feel included, they feel like they can contribute. They're not afraid to speak up and offer their ideas and, again, create that spirit of innovation. And so, how are you seeing that? How are you seeing the results of your efforts?
Innovation is one of the things where we we see this a lot, because you need to be innovative, you need different kind of views, and you need a group of different people doing that. In the past, sometimes we only thought about scientists being innovative, but what we experience is we even have a service creation motion. Yeah? So if we do service creation for our customers, then we really try to mix the team, yeah? So that we have every aspect, or more or less every aspect in that, to create or to find out what is our value proposition. So, and that counts directly into that. So we really receive a lot out of that. Yeah?
So let's pivot back to Ingram Micro One. We have, this great showcase area. We've had talks in the general sessions, but we've also had some things going on after the event is over. Have you been enjoying some of the activities that have been going on here after the lights turn off in here?
To be honest, through the jet lag, I was a little bit limited on that. But I was at the Partner Award event yesterday and enjoyed it really.
Oh,
but that was
lovely.
really a nice place. We have very yummy food.
Yeah,
And
nice.
nice people around. So that was cool. And maybe I think it will get better this evening. So looking for the after show party.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic. There's going to be music across the decades tonight. So
okay.
from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. I love the 80s, by the way. Great music, right? Great music of the 80s. So we'll have a fun time tonight. And then, of course, we all sadly go home, or many of us will go home tomorrow, but it gives us time to look forward to next year for sure. Ingram knows how to throw a great party. So you'll go to the party tonight. When do you go back home?
Next week, Wednesday.
Okay. So you spend some time here. Are you going to be visiting offices?
Yeah, I will go down to direction of Texas and
okay, great.
Just try a little bit to, if I'm here from the ISG perspective, then I really try to make most out of that trip.
Yes, good. Yeah, good for you. Absolutely. We were talking before we came on camera. We were talking about Dirk's from the Frankfurt area, and I've been to many Christmas markets around Europe, but my favorite so far is Frankfurt. The Frankfurt Christmas market. It's right there on the Rhine River, and then it's so big, and I love to get lost and I grab my Glühwein and just walk around, and it's fabulous. But you told me about another one that's even better.
Yeah, from my point of view, you should go to Esslingen, because that's a very nice middle-aged Christmas market, and yeah, try it.
All right, I'm gonna wear my panda hat because that's the one I got in Frankfurt, and I've got all my mugs, and I will come out in style. That's fabulous. So I cannot thank you enough for joining us, and cannot congratulate you enough. Keep up the fabulous work with diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, because we need more champions like you and Bechtle to continue this for everyone. Specifically, I'm speaking as a woman and a professional in this business, and I've been in this business for a long time. So it really warms my heart when I hear the efforts that companies are engaging in to help move us forward.
We will.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed this episode of B2B Tech Talk. Let's keep the conversation going by following Ingram Micro on social media using hashtag B2B Tech Talk.